another jump. No, no. Yep. Gravity is undefeated. Oh, my goodness. I hate parkour. Never was good at it. And I don't know what, it didn't record my jump. It just basically ran right off the edge. And there was no chance I was not breaking my leg on that fall. All right. 2000, so I think that's... I got to see what I have in the house. I don't know if I have a splint or if I have a cast. Jeez. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. Let's get to the end, see if... I want to break the door down if I have to, just so I don't have to jump again. Well, even right now, I couldn't jump if I wanted to. Not with the broken leg. Oh, give me a break. You're not even going to give me an opportunity? I'll make myself an opportunity. You tell me I have to jump. Come on. Right as I'm saying about the whole jumping thing, it's exactly what happens. I'm hoping this is... I don't have to break through that other metal thing above it. I do. Gosh darn it. I mean, I suppose I could go out and place blocks. I have like 4 blocks. I need to get some more nails, and I need to get more building blocks. I'm used to traveling with a lot more blocks. There were ways I could have made that safer. At least I didn't die. Have I died yet? No, no deaths yet. It was bound to happen eventually. Okay, so we'll break this through, go down there, we're gonna hit up all the loot, crawl my way back home, and hope that I've stashed a splint or a cast. Can I even make a splint right now? Okay, I can make a splint, and I do have all the materials, so at the very least I can make a splint. And then I need to basically go over to my mine and spend some time getting some resources. This would be really nice if you actually gave me one in here. Nope. Okay. Well, it would have been nice. Another passing guess. I don't remember if I pick up the lantern and put it back down. I could have picked it up until I did that. Ooh, that's not bad. Another fuel can, finally. Long lead pipe. This was worth 43. More grip. Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's limp our way back home. Walk of shame. How time is it? Hopefully I can get home before it's nighttime. I don't want to get caught trying to... Well, technically, once I put a splint on, it's going to reset it. So I suppose I can do a little sprinting. And it is broken, right? Yeah. I don't understand how I'm even moving on a broken leg. I've broken bones before. If I had a broken leg, there's no way I'd be walking, let alone sprinting of any kind. Yeah. Oof. Yep. Okay. Apparently, sprinting down a ladder is the same as sprinting. Still makes painful noises. All right. Let's get to our mini bike. Oh, this is so painful. All right. Got the bike. Still got gas. So we've only used like 0.9 so far in all of our running around. All right. Let's pull up here. It'd be really nice if I had a cast. I'm pretty sure I can't make them right yet. Yeah, I would have to research it first. I'm not spending 200 knowledge on a cast, not at this point in the game. All right. But hopefully I either found one or a splint. Otherwise, I know I can make a splint. So once we get close enough. All right. I have a splint. All right. There we go. Let's unpin this now. All right. What do we got? Where is that used? To make a blacksmith forge tier 2. All right, that's this. What else do I need for a blacksmith forge tier 2? Now that I've got that point, that's good. I can make that. I can... Oh, steel. Yeah, we're a ways away from steel. Okay. I guess I'll stick you over there. All right. Again, once we get better storage, it'll be easier to kind of put stuff away and put them where they're supposed to go. For now, it's just open a box, click. Wait. I had a splint on me the whole time. Because I definitely used a splint and I still have one. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to keep you just in case. I definitely have no need for you, though. Okay, crossbow bolt. I've got 19 iron arrows and 20 flaming arrows, which is not bad. And I don't need 2 of you now. So I'm actually going to put the extra one in there. Still keep you. You need to go up here. You guys go in the sail box. Okay. Oh, repair. Okay, repaired with repair kit. So I can actually... That's the other thing, too. These are not easy to make, repair kits. I can't even make them right now, but even just to research it, 10 iron plating, a wrench. Yeah, they're not cheap to make. But a maintenance station. I need a wooden hammer. Do I not have a wooden hammer? Okay. And then I need a handle. Okay. And then I can make a wooden hammer once I have the handle. Okay. So basically, if I make a maintenance station, because you are just... Hold on. Let me make the station. I need to make sure that my tier 1 can repair this. Because if I take this with me down into the mine and set it up down there, I can repair down there. More concerned with the scrap pickaxe here. And not oftentimes you won't be able to repair something in a basic tiered version of it. You have to get like an upgraded one. So it's not saying it's not repairable. It's saying that there's nothing to repair. Okay. I could even upgrade if I wanted to. Okay. No, we're not upgrading you. I don't need an upgraded one down there. But what I do need is you. Because that's what I'm going to repair it with. Okay. I don't need you guys. Okay, I can eat some of you now. Let's make sure I have drinks with me. I'd like to have that because that helps me with mining. But we'll take some water, regular water as well. Okay. Let's see if we can get some mining done tonight. I need to expand what I have right now because what I did last night was like the basic beginnings of a mine. Alright. And I'm going to mine entrance. At least where I think that mine was. Once I get down deep in or start to expand it out, then I'll be more comfortable to fight off the zombies that decide to come mess with me throughout the night. The previous night, I was just getting the entrance created, and they were coming down, so I didn't have any area to kind of back out or try to get some distance on them. Right, here we go. Good. Yeah, basically I'd got it down to here, and then the turn, and this is as far as I got. So I was definitely getting picked on a bit. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll just. Normally I like to figure out what the outside parameters of it are, but I'm thinking in this one, I would like to see how far in I can go before I do that. Just so I can have a little bit more of a range to be able to fight the zombies if they do come down here on me. I believe that I do have Feral Sense turned on. It's just something I've started doing, and I really don't know why. Other than, I guess it makes for entertaining stuff to watch. Makes for very stressful playing, though, I'll tell you that. Especially when, you know, stuff that you can't even see detects you and is coming your way. Okay, that's as far as I got over here. Okay, let's start out here and start going this way. Thing is, there was a bunch of iron here on my back, so I didn't expect it to go too far this way. But I'm pretty sure that entire area over there is going to be a large area for iron. And when I am able to finally make steel, I'm going to need a ton of iron because it's iron and coal is what I need to make steel. So it's still going to be something I need a lot of. I didn't bring any kind of storage. Man. Well, I did leave the bike up there, so technically I can go up there and put stuff in there up to a certain weight. Darn. Well, I'm trying to get a spot first put out where I can at least set my maintenance table down. Kind of work from there. Yeah, that was short-sighted on my part. One of the things that's more difficult about mining in Undead Legacy is weight. So right here, I have 50 iron, and I'm already overweight. I also still have this which is 25 pounds, but even without that, you can already see that weight becomes a very real problem very quickly. And typically, later games when you're doing a lot of mining, you actually have a mining vehicle that you put down in the tunnels for transporting back to the entrance, and even like a system of what'd you call it? Chests at different levels that you can kind of keep passing up above it. All right. Shoot. Oh, that's right. I gotta stop sprinting. I just put more time on my healing leg. Put you over there. That gives me about 50 pounds. And I can go a little over. I just struggle to move at that point. Is there anything nearby that I could loot that I could bring down with me? Even a bag of trash would... See if I can find something on the road. If I could even find a bag of trash, I could take that down with me. And at least it's something I can put my stuff into. There's that other mini bike I found that was almost... Okay, there we go. See a bag of trash there. Yeah, behind me there was that other mini bike I found that was almost as good as the one I ended up repairing. Alright, at least I've got something to put this stuff into. And technically, considering where this is, I should be able to find nitrate as well. If I could find coal, that would make it a perfect place. Yep, yeah, we got nitrate right here. But we're going to have to cut kind of in before we get that. Now I know, at least I'll be able to move. And then once we get closer to daybreak, we'll take all the stuff back up, take it back to the base, start smelting for the night, or for the day, while we're out doing POIs. I feel pretty good now for the horde base, at least. Horde position, so I just have to put something up at the top to kind of prevent them in case they do get all the way to the top. They've got to fight through, but I can still shoot down. And we should be good for the night. Other than breaking that one set of conveyor belts so that they can't get up any higher. Alright, we're going to take this a few sets of blocks in before we cut it over to make sure we go underneath our ramp. I don't want to cut out the ramp, but I would like to get over here to the point where we start running into our nitrate. A good thing that'll come out of this is at least it's a way before we get to the desert of getting dirt, or I mean sand, I should say. Nitrate. Yeah, dude, this is... so far, I got nitrate and I got iron. If I can find coal, perfect. Lead, you should find that. But coal and nitrate, man. As soon as I get that, then we're good. Because I can find lead everywhere. How you doing, man? Have a good Monday. I spent most of my day outside the house, which is unusual for me. Appointments and whatnot. So a little bit of time after I got home before I was jumping on doing this. got to see my niece today a little bit. That's always nice, very nice. Yeah, I got my so it's call her my niece because it's kind of weird, but it's my ex-wife's daughter, new daughter. Twitch. You stream too. Gonna do if you're interested in seeing it tonight. Yeah, go for it. What time are you doing it tonight? No, we're still there. I think we're getting to stone here, which means we have to be at the end of this area. Yep. Oh, it was last night, so okay, gotcha. Yeah, I do like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then after, you know, the weekend I basically spend with my kids when they're here, kind of chilling away. Because I'm doing YouTube all the other nights, so it's like, that's my 3 nights. Who'd ever thought that doing something like this would almost be like a job? Sure feels like it, though. Are you streaming 7 days as well, or what are you streaming? I'll have to give you a follow as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, getting to spend time with my niece. I call it my emotional support baby. All the good stuff without the responsibilities. I haven't got to be a grandpa yet, but I figure that's when I get to that point, that'll be me. That's be how I am. Spoiling them rotten. Probably should over here. Stop sprinting. Stop sprinting. I'm gonna dig this way a little bit to try to see if I can figure out when I get to this point here. Did I already pop? Nope. All right. Yeah, I've been. I got my mini bike. I don't know if you saw that. I finally found a gas can. Got some gas. Used a tier A battery to do it, but got my mini bike up. I think it's the first time I ever had the mini bike before I had the actual rideable bike. Get far enough away here. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you're like me, but I'm very particular about my mines and the layout and stuff. Yeah, dude. I found one of those really auto parts places, and even though I didn't have a quest or anything, I just said screw it, and I went in. And in the loot area, there was a pass and gas, and it actually had it in one of the pass and gas boxes. So I immediately went over and repaired the mini, loaded it up with the gas from the gas can outside, and felt much better. Man, this shovel's terrible. Okay, there we go. Bunch of stuff lately on Sundays with some, but that's the best part. Like, I almost feel like when you're playing with buddies, it's not like you're really 7 days Phasmo repo. I've watched some Phasmo, never really kind of played it. It's definitely like one of those where you get to play with people. I think I've heard of repo, but I've never really watched or looked at it. Which one? The second one or the first one? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is that the one where you got the parkour? And I think they got like the new Beast something coming out this year or something. Or is that the horror one? No, Dead Island. That's something. Dead Island's the horror one. Yeah, Dead by Daylight. That's the one where, like, in the second one, it was like all the parkour, and you had to go under the UV lights to stay your infection. Played it when it first came out. I remembered I got stuck on a bug where a quest person I had to interact with wouldn't work. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Which one am I thinking about? Dying Light. That's what I'm thinking of. Dying Light. Yeah. Fixed generation. Is that the one where he, like, when the guy catches you, he, like, puts you up on, like, hooks or something, hangs you, and then the other people have to come back and get you down? I assume that was kind of, if someone put me up on a friggin' hook, I don't think there's any coming back from that. Time's at 1:18. I love mining. It's hard. I feel bad when I'm doing it in like a stream or on YouTube. I figure it can't be very entertaining to watch, but I don't know. For me, it's like oddly satisfying. Yeah. I watched that one. Isn't it like Jason or something? Was the bad guy? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where'd my bag go? Did I not put it down? Okay. Whew. Started to panic there. Yeah, I definitely watched that. Never really caught my fancy, we'll say. Yeah. I get why people like to play it. Just not my cup of tea. I've never really been into horror games in general. So. Okay. Oh, shoot. Did I put away all my... Dang it. I have to go back. I think I put my scrap iron in the mini bike. See, I already did it. I messed it up anyway. Stop jumping. I'm back to 19 minutes already? I'm never gonna... My leg is never gonna be fixed. I don't think I'm capable of not jumping. Oh, I should be... probably drinking the coffee. Yeah. I used to get really stuck on just playing a single game. Like I would pick a game and that was the game I played, and you know I wouldn't play anything else. Only recently have I gotten to where I can actually enjoy more than one game at a time. Longest time it was originally it was Ultima Online, and then it ended up being EverQuest, and then World of Warcraft. Last night's stream, my buddy and I did 2 Horde nights on the working stiff. Yep. No, that's a fun. I found, and here's a weird one. There's and I don't know if it works in like in normal ones or not, but there's a Crack-a-book, and it's the one that's got like that RuneScape and then a WoW. Yeah. And like I said, you know, but I would only have time for one game, so I've really enjoyed the fact that I can do more than one thing. I was playing the Resident Evil 4 remake. Never really played those games before, so it was kind of cool to actually, you know, kind of experience that. They're horror adjacent, I'd call it, because it wasn't really like a horror. I think like the first ones were more horror. I don't know. I saw was it the 7 one where like the weird lady in the top hat or something like that? Yeah. I know some people love those games. Was it Atomic Heart? I really enjoyed that one. That was kind of cool. It's like that alternate history with like the Soviets, but all the robots go crazy. That was kind of fun. That was interesting. It got a little redundant and tedious at the end, you know, just solve yet another puzzle to get through another door. What else did I play? I love Fallout. Yep. Have I played Grandia? If I did, it would have been a long time ago when I was way younger. It doesn't ring a bell. Describe it? Kind of curious. I know I played all the Dragon Warriors back in the day, and the Final Fantasies, and actually the one I'm really excited about that I think it either just came out or it's about to come out is the Final Fantasy Tactics. It's like Chrono Trigger or Dragon Quest. Interesting. Was it what system did it come out on? Because when I was a kid, I had the NES and then the Super Nintendo. I never had like the PS1. Yeah, that might be why I missed it. My parents weren't much into buying video games, and I had to buy the Super NES by myself. It was worth every penny, though. Definitely one of my all-time favorite consoles. I still think Super Mario Bros. 3 is one of the best games ever made. So much fun. Me and my sisters would play that for hours. I need to drink a coffee. Yeah, we would play that for taking turns. You know, once you died, you know, you have to give the next person the controller, and that was their turn. I think someone let me use one at one point, because I do remember playing Final Fantasy VII, and I know that was on the PS1. Maybe it was later on down the line or something. Getting the Hammer Bros and stuff. Yeah, that was such a fun game. My sisters later on really got into Donkey Kong. I don't think I ever did. Like, I know I remember the original Donkey Kong, but like the Diddy and all those ones, they were more into that. They're younger. My kids love the new Donkey Kong that just came out of the Switch 2. They definitely played the heck out of that one. Uh-oh. I don't have... Goodness, I'm already making myself a dungeon to get lost in. I think I have to go up and get grass, don't I? Yep, I need 7 grass. Can I make it without jumping? God, just that jump added a whole extra minute. Oh my goodness. 2:53. We're almost to the end of the night. Yeah, I gotta repair it one time. Okay, that's enough to repair it. I know I'm gonna regret saying this, but I'm kind of surprised I didn't get bothered at all throughout the night. Nothing compared to that first night I was down here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get the outside of this kind of worked out. That's how I tend to do these things. And then after I got the outside worked out, then I get a pattern of pillars or support pillars set up. That way I don't ever have to worry about cave-ins. Rarely, I should say, rarely do I have to worry about cave-ins. And it's usually because I did a shortcut or accidentally hit something I shouldn't. Yeah, tomorrow will be my first horde on this one. It shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, I was playing single player, which is what kind of got me wanted to play this again. I didn't get that far into it. I got a couple horde nights in. But I forgot that it was even a horde night in the first one, so I ran into town and looked for the first POI that I'd cleared out, and it was the Crack-a-Book. And they all went to this spot in the back where there was like a metal fence, and they all just surrounded that, and I just kept shooting them from the top, and I actually beat the horde before the horde night was over. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I did the next couple from there as well. It's kind of interesting that they kept going to the same spot. Didn't try to get at me from inside. They were trying to go through that little gate back there. I considered doing that again in here, but I figured it'd be more fun to do the silos. Except for I definitely fell. Right as I said... Oh, yeah, and I literally, like, right before I do it, is, like, talking about how it's like, you know, if I fall, this is gonna hurt, and then I go to run and jump, and I just don't jump, and just straight swan dive, break my legs, and I'm still 11 minutes before my legs are fixed, because I can't help but sprint. How much iron have I gotten so far? Hopefully a decent amount. I can't make steel yet. I'm a ways off from being able to do that. But I do want to get a healthy surplus of iron, because once I can make steel, it's just converting it from iron with some coal dust, which is pretty easy. So I'll kind of getting things set up, and then I should be able to make at least most of the rest of my workstations with the iron that I'm getting here. And then again, just start stocking up. I don't know how much I'm going to get to before I make the move to the desert. We'll see how far I get. I know I'm almost... All I need to be able to upgrade the carpenter bench to tier 2 is I need to get a carpentry hammer. If I have to, I can research it. I'm used to finding them everywhere. I don't want to spend any of my knowledge to research something I'm probably going to find as soon as I research it. You know, it is like the pot. Like you spend forever at the beginning game not wanting to buy the pot from the trader, because, you know, as soon as you do, you're going to find 3 of them. same. At some point, I may have to just give in and do it. Oh yeah, it's 100%. As soon as I found my gas can, two boxes later, I found another one. Like, yep. So now I've got 2 gas cans. It's just the way it works. At least I didn't have to buy it this time. Or research it. Either way would have been annoying to find one right after you spent a bunch of resources on it. Another game I've been actually interested in maybe playing, I'm not sure, I'm watching a bunch of like streams of it with is Abiotic Factor. It's kind of an older school looking game where they got like the pixelated graphics and stuff, but it's very, very large world and very in depth and very lore heavy and stuff. So it looks really, it looks like they chose to make it look that, you know, retro style as opposed to that they couldn't do something else, because it's such a good looking game. Yeah, Carnage. I like watching him. He's probably one of the people I can most tolerate, because he doesn't go. He's not goofy for the sake of being goofy for the kids. And he's got like 70 or 80 episodes of it. I don't know how that guy does it. He's got like the family and kids, and he's like streaming 2-3 times a day sometimes. Yeah, no, I love watching him. Yeah, so he's got a bunch of VOD playing VODs of this that he's been playing. It looks fun. And just every time you think that, you know, he's almost got everything explored, a whole new area opens up that's almost twice as big as everything he's explored to this point. Yeah, it's crazy. It looks good though. Like like I said, the devs put a lot of time into like lore and whatnot. Uh-oh. Okay, shotgun ready, because I think I have a friggin' wandering horde that's just coming down after me right now. Where are you guys? You guys are coming down here, right? Okay. Nobody's down yet. Seven minutes. I'm not trying to break myself anymore. I swear that they're so dumb sometimes. They can find the weakest point of your base, but when it comes to simple pathing, come on. Don't know how many of you there are, but let's at least get you coming down. Go. Oh, come on. Okay, alright, I need to get down the path so they stop ducking on me. You're dead. Oh, I need to reload. Oh, no. Telling you, not being able to run is messing with my playstyle. Okay, can I fix you again? I can. How much stuff can I carry, or can I have before I can't move? Okay, I can't move right now. Good grief. Alright, I should be able to get up with this. That's why I like having bases, or mines where I use a ladder to get up, because I can space boxes in different levels as I go, so I don't actually have to carry everything up to the top. And not to jump. Oh, come on. Where are you? All right, let's put you in here. Why do you sound like you're moving so fast? Oh my god. No. What's with all these? Oh, come on. This is such a weak gun. Alright, get reloaded. Make sure you're reloaded. Okay. try to line up a couple. Dude, how many are in this wandering horde? You already took a hit, so you should be close to dead. Try not to waste all my shotgun ammo, because that's like the best gun I've got right now. Okay. Let's go back to the spear. Why did these... I mean, I'm not complaining, but why on earth is he attacking the tree instead of me? That was slightly bizarre. Okay. Okay. One more. And then I can go back down to get the rest of my stuff. And then go back. We have 4 minutes, 13 seconds left on our healing leg. And I'm still trying to sprint. Go slow. I'm about to be out of food too. Okay, I can actually go with that. Yeah, I got to figure out a way of making a more sustainable food source. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm definitely running out food way too fast. Unfortunately. I have what? 2 more bacon and eggs, and I have enough to make 1 more back at home. Yeah, I need to get the carpentry table tier 2 so I can make a chicken coop. Maybe even get 2 chicken coops going. I just need 1 more chicken and I can get a second one. Alright. Laceration. Can that... Sewing kit. Okay, good. That still works with the sewing kit. I gotta remind myself, like, they change a lot of these things in these mods sometimes, so remembering what does and doesn't work. Alright. I think I need a vitamin as well. Do I have any vitamins? To check that up in the storage. Did I put a chest up here yet? No, I need to. Yeah. The trick on this game is to put at each level of a stairs another chest. So basically put a chest that I could reach from the ground, and then I don't have to come up, and I can just feed them all into there, and then once I get up top I can pick them up and bring them in. My nose is itching really bad today. I don't know what that is. Alright. Should all go into here. I need to make a mortar and pestle for the for those. Then I can turn that into saltpeter and all the stuff to turn it into gunpowder. Okay, 1 minute 46. I'm almost done with the stupid leg. Should be able to grab everything left in here. Nope. No, I cannot. Jeez. Okay, this should be good, and then I come back and get that last one. And then I'm gonna start all that cooking. And I'll let that cook while we go out and see if he's got actually a decent quest for me this time. 1 minute 8 seconds. I really hate that mechanic. Dude, see this hole here? What is that game in Minecraft where you try to break the blocks out from under people so they fall? Can't remember for the life of me what they call that game. I've seen it in, like, a lot of different Minecraft things. I was up there standing and the zombies broke out the block below me and I fell down right into them. I had no idea it was happening. Yeah. It was a little shocking, freaked me out. It was right at the end of my very first stream. Oh man. And there was like 5 or 6 of them all down there, all beating on my 22 seconds. Almost done. Yeah. And that's where I got this fake blocking here, this wood blocking here, because they literally broke the block I was standing on and I just fell down right in between them. No, it's they'll make like an entire floor like out of snow, so it's all one hit punch things, and then they just run around breaking all the blocks, trying to make the other players fall through the blocks, and that's how you win. Like I said, it's something I see in like Minecraft. I just for the life of me can't remember what they call it. Meh, nothing big, but it just that's what it reminded me of. I think I have more of that sawdusty stuff. Okay, not as much as I thought. Alright. So I could make 140. That's not bad. And I don't need that much time on there. Rebirth is cool in a way when they've got the workstation, so if you complete a job, even if there's more fuel in there, it stops and it doesn't waste your fuel on you. So until you know, so you can basically put all your firewood or whatnot in there, and it'll just only use it when you need it. Yep. All right. Do I have a more? Yes, I do. Okay, so sulfur powder. Make that. I don't want to make the stone stuff yet. I would like to find some coal, though. Oh, yeah. Medicine. Okay, well, 1 vitamin. 1 sewing kit. Do I have any? I do. Since I took the vitamin, I'll just eat a bunch of sham sandwiches to get my health up. That saves me having to eat the real food. Get 1 more, just to be safe. I like to try to overdo it if I can, just so I end up getting, keep building up for a while after I leave. All right. Okay, all right. Let's go see. I can run again. Yay. All right, let's go see what Trader has for quests. See if he's got anything better this time. I'm looking forward to getting to some of the other biomes because they have some really cool trader designs at some of the other ones. And it's all random which one you get. Shut the door.
And you are?
Alright, what do you got? Why is everything so far away? Okay, 667, 721. Man, everything is so far away for all these quests. Nathan Hardware. Yeah, let's do that one.
Something for me. Great.
I think I'll find more stuff that I'd be interested in. Again, I need to find that carpenter's axe, so maybe I can find that at the hardware. So it's not even part of this town here. It's part of the next town there. Interesting. I don't know why he's sending me so far away for stuff. Drink water. Yep. Yep. I definitely drank some water. I'm actually full on everything now for at least a little bit. But I'll drink me some of my own. I guess it's not that far since I've got the mini bike and I'm not running. I needed 1 more chicken. Come on, here, chicky. It's like, when you need them, you can never find them, but when, you know, you find them all the time when you don't need them. Okay, come on. Why are you so fast? You're gonna run me out of my stamina and I'm gonna get killed by the zombies. Dude, what the heck? Stupid chicken. Dang it. I thought I was gonna jump off and grab him real fast, but I didn't have an empty inventory or an empty toolbar hotspot. By the time I did, he was too far away. Tcha. No kidding. It's like, you think you're fast? Watch this. Alright. Let's get back to the bike. Problem with playing so many of these maps so late into the series, or into like the worlds, is hunger becomes so trivial that you don't even think about sprinting everywhere. But man, early on, when you're sprinting and it's making your hunger go away really fast, it sucks. Egg. Come on, eggs. And the other thing I noticed is once you get a bike, that's when you stop getting eggs because you just usually drive past them and you never stop to pick them up. So I'm trying to make a point of stopping when I see them, because I know I still need them badly. Come on. And the cool part is you can always tell at least... Oh, there we go. Alright, come on. Here, chicky. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I almost got you. Almost. Dude, why are you so fast? Come on. God damn it. Are you kidding me? I was so close so many times. Oh my goodness. Where's my bike? I caught the other 5 so easily. Actually, even more than that, because I had a surplus. I even killed some for meat. It's like they're all on steroids or something. Man, I attracted everybody from a mile around. That's one of them old west towns, isn't it? Yep. Let's grab these nests as well. Everybody's quiet. I found everybody's gonna follow me all the way here. I know there is at least a certain distance that you can get away from them when they'll stop following you. Okay. This POI definitely brings back memories, I will tell you what. Way back in the older alphas, this was actually one of the regular POI. Dude, what the heck? You came out friggin' running at me. Jeez. Straight into my spear. Damn, he... That caught me off guard a little bit. You're definitely one of the ones. You've been following me this entire time. Oh, and I see your friends back there too. Come on, really? Ain't got nothing better to do than to chase me down. Oh my goodness. Everybody from everywhere is coming now. I'm more worried about my backside now. Dude, stop. No, you don't. Why are you guys running? Come on. And I already started my quest, so I have to actually stay. I have to stay within. Good grief. All right, I think that's. I think it's the last of them. Good grief. I see a chicken too. It's mocking me. It's mocking me, saying, "Hey, why don't you come over here now?" Fail my quest. Beer barrel. I don't do beer. I think maybe if I ever played like the brawler build or something, I might actually care about beer, but I never do. And I always get annoyed, but it makes you blurry. What the heck? This is like, there's nothing to loot here. Nails. Right. And, oh, big mama, come on. Dude. So, Renevo is out, he's just complaining about how much he's getting infected because one of the things with the brawler build is when you right click your power attack with the brawler, it breaks their teeth and you can no longer get infected by it. And then once you start getting like steel knuckles, it's just right click, pop their head, right click, pop their head. So it gets pretty overpowered. It's just, I don't know. I like a little finesse in my playing rather than just running up and just running into a room and punching everything that moves. He loves it though. That's his favorite build. He loves to just go in there and punch shit. Yeah, I guess it made sense, you know. It's like every once in a while the Fun Pimps put a little bit of a lore thing in that actually is clever and, you know, makes sense and, you know, a way. Is that it? Did I really? Yeah, there was hardly anything to loot here unless there's something up on the roof. Might be. Okay, what's up here? Okay, there we go. Now we got a little more to loot. For a sec, I thought I saw a pigeon coming at me, and I was about to freak out a little bit. Man, see how easy these guys are to kill? They really mess that up. In the modern versions of the game, those things are some of the hardest things to kill. And I don't know why they changed that. I mean, they're half dead crawling, but it's like they're some of the tankiest zombies. Somebody coming up to visit me? Hear them. Come on, just give me a carpenter's axe. That's all I want. Just a carpenter's axe. It'd be amazing. Then I can get a chicken coop. I always save like the good loot for last. Don't know why. Just always the thing I've always done. Get a little more metals. Alright. I'm thinking my best chance of getting one is going to be in the working stiff tools. Nope. Boat ore. And another scrap shotgun. I mean, technically, I guess that means I could line them up next to each other and have 6 shots. But no, not any of the loot I was hoping to get. You guys, I hear you coming around for me. I think we're going to play the smart game. And just run away, flee to live to fight another day. Unless I can find another chicken. I really want that 6th chicken. It's gonna keep eluding me. Taunting me even. I keep looking for eggs too. How many eggs did I get? 5? Not bad. It's a few more. 2.5 more bacon and eggs. For a sec there, I thought it was a wolf. The eggs the nests are easier to find with this design on them with the eggs in them because they definitely stand out more than the regular ones do. Come on, give me one more. There we go. That's at least 3 more bacon and eggs. Where am I sitting on honey? Decent. The other thing too, when you break stumps, you have a chance of a bee coming out, and then you can make an apiary with that and feed it like 10 flowers, and it'll give you honeycomb. Come on. Okay, another one. Nice. Not too bad. Better on finding eggs than I normally am once I got a bike. Oh, wow. A stump and 4 nests. Damn. That's actually pretty cool. Got some honey. Dang, another eggs. Got 9 though so far. Nice. Used to be OP because they had a chance to permanently increase vitality or something. I know with Darkness Falls they have a wellness thing in there that different higher end foods can. Don't remember that about the bacon and eggs though. Interesting. What's in there? I want to be snuck up on this time around while I peruse what he'll buy for me.
Hey, be quick about your business. Incredible. I didn't think you pulled it off.
Man,
Here's your
would have been
bounty.
so nice if you had a carpenter's axe for a loot reward. I know that's the one everybody's trying to go back to is Alpha 16. That's what I have right there, right? Yeah. Well, I guess I'll take more of those. No, you're not giving me any good jobs, so I might as well just go out and just do my own. Alright, sell the paddle, rolling pin. Yeah, I'm definitely not selling gears. Those are hard to come by. Okay, we're back at 1100, not bad.
Time to move on.
Oh, wait. Last time I was here, they had... Yep, I'm going to buy a second antidote. When I get to the desert, I'm going to wish I had bought every one of those that I could. Those dang scorpions. Alright. I think we're going to... Why does it have to be foggy again? I want to go take a trip into the city. I think there was a cracker book I'd marked that I hadn't gone into yet. Can I repair my helmet? That's right. I hadn't done it yet because it required iron. I don't have enough yet, but I will shortly. Okay. Let's dump everything. I should have a ton of iron that I just got done smelting in the furnace that I can then convert to whatever you call those things, plating. Ooh, wow. 12 total eggs. Okay, so I could make 6 more for 2 minutes. I'm gonna put this in just to be sure. Nice. That's awesome. you. I'm gonna leave you in here just in case. Drink, eat. Battery in there. I had way more of those at one point. Where did they all go? Alright, let's pull you guys all out. Put you up there. Alright, I need a bunch of you guys. Let's do 50 of you. So I can leave some of the iron. I think I needed, what, 3 more to be able to fix my helmet, and then I won't see this anymore. Okay, I think that's what I needed. Yes, there we go. Everything is all... I don't have a wrist yet, or arm. Interesting. Okay. Crack with 50 locked. Don't remember what I was trying to say when I did that, but let's head that way. Oh, and I can get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh, there's that crack too. Okay. And then Bob's Boars, which has a bunch of meat. If I ever ready to do that, I can go take Grace on, because in this alpha, Grace, I believe, still drops actual meat, like 100 and something meat. Oh, I was saying 550 lock because I needed jailbreakers to be able to break into the safe. I think I did already loot that one, but the other one I don't think I did. If I can find a working stiff tools, I'm gonna raid it. Just I need that. I need that carpenter's axe. Not to mention, it's a nice axe just in general, because it has a much faster swing speed and it does a lot more damage than the stone axe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did already loot you. Yep. And I think it was a wall save, so I'm not wasting jailbreakers on a wall save. Alright. Let's hit this place up.